Who is this man? Revelation 12:5, and she brought forth a man-child, who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron. I invite you to consider with me a man, the most incredible man who ever lived. The facts of his life are amazing enough to arrest the attention of anyone to give it careful consideration. His birth was contrary to the laws of life and his death was contrary to the laws of death. This incredible man was born without a human father, in a lower-class family, under a set of emergency circumstances, that made a cowshed his place of birth.
He grew up in a tiny overcrowded village in Palestine. He never rode a bike, nor watched TV, nor talked on the phone, nor surfed the net. But when this man became an adult, he spent just 3.5 years building a ministry, in which millions now follow, and he will never be forgotten. He had no formal education. He received no worldly honors. He held no office. He owned no home and frankly stated that, even though the foxes have their holes and the birds of the air have their nests, he had nowhere to lay his head. He painted no paintings, yet Raphael, Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci and others received their inspiration from him. He wrote no poetry, and yet Dante, Milton and a host of others found him as the source and inspiration of all their poetry. He composed no music, but Handel and Beethoven reached the highest inspiration of their hymns and symphonies from him. He had no cornfields, no fisheries, but he could spread a table for thousands and have leftovers.
He walked no red carpet, but he walked on water.
He built no church houses, he had no monetary backing, but after 1900 years, he is the central figure of human history, dividing BC from AD. He accepted the less fortunate to the disgust of the ruling class. He loved as no man has ever loved. He dared to expose wickedness in the face of great opposition, that was destined to kill him. He was executed as a criminal, after helping, healing, and blessing thousands, and he never charged a penny. Neither he nor his family owned a cemetery plot, so his friends borrowed a tomb in which to lay his body. In the succeeding years, millions upon millions have come to worship him, and many have laid down their lives for him because of who he is. As we look at his unique character, it is so vast that it is wider than the starry heavens. We look, we gaze, we stand and admire, then we declare, truly this is the Son of God. The highest science and the greatest philosophy, which can ever engage the attention, is the name, nature, work, and existence of Jesus. Behold the man.